welcome to tonight's Brutal Cast. Tonight we have Global Aggression versus Atrocities. We're still waiting on a full team to pop in the lobby. Stand by, we'll be back momentarily. All right, hello, and thanks for being a part of tonight's Brutal Cast. Like we announced earlier, Global Aggression and Atrocities. They're going to square it up. Tonight, we have a new co-caster at the desk, James Bowk. Welcome, my man.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Ooh, no time for introductions. Look like we're jumping straight into it. And it is Subway.
Yes.
And Chinatown. One of my favorite objectives to attack. Oh, I like all of Subway, to be honest. I like defending this objective, I like attacking this objective. And the critical thing with this objective, just as we get to the start of it, is spawn identification.
Yes, 100%. Alright, they are pushing a strong Sex Alley. Well, Sex Alley pushes a solid 2. Oh, Lord Naz. Bush Wookie.
Guys will be hearing this movement from Mission. It's whether he's heard Bush Wookie or not.
And they hate Skies. He's pushing in on a pretty gnarly spot right there.
I have a feeling that they hate Skies did hear Bush Wookie. Ooh, big frag by Connor. What? Where?
Where is Connor at?
Was that a frag over?
Yeah.
Or was that a C4? Was that a...
No, that was a...
That was just a lucky frag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's been watching y'all.
Yep, nice.
Alright, so they hate Skies and Mission got down.
The thing there I would have liked to see on attack is there's no need to send these people north that early. Like, you could have had 4 people south to start with, just to really get control of that southern area. Then you can rotate someone north. Having south plus overpass at the start, maybe maximum leaving 1 north for that south spawn. You don't need 2. These 2 have not played a part in the round so far, and you've lost all your south. Whereas if they had help in the south, you know, there wouldn't have been a potentially a confirm on Bush Wookie. There would have the trade with They Hate Skies would have resulted in Marsok getting the revive and getting the confirm on They Hate Skies. Instead, at the moment, it's now a 3v5. So that's the adjustment I'd like to see so far from Global Aggression.
Alright. Now we do have 2 in North Stairs Alley.
And we've got Freezy coming out of the overpass here on 3, about to engage with Lord Naz. He should be ready for Lord Naz's position. It is very common, and he has heard him. Surely,
yeah. There was a lot of audible cues. Oh, and there goes.
Not ready for the C4. Common C4 spot too.
Oh, ABCs always be confirming where you at, Lord Naz. I don't think he's.
Didn't hear the down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bottom of those stairs. You don't lose anything checking for C4 there. You can
Yeah.
look up and check. There's no no reason not to. Good pick there from the north attack. Finishing off their Hates guys who was injured, downed earlier in the round.
Oh, that was getting a little bit too
Big
peaky.
pick. Way too picky. No need for that. Should
Yeah.
have offset himself back from the corner as much as possible. Use utility or got someone to use utility on the north. Now there's going to have to be a crash onto objective. Utility should come out from the north push hopefully now.
Yeah.
Like to see some smokes. Really confuse the defense.
Yeah, they have rotated and they've got the angles covered. It's just maintaining that discipline.
Can't see any utility on vests at this point, and they've spent a lot of points on their rifles. AK-5C plus foregrip. May not need to run that anymore, especially on this map.
Oh, there goes.
Mark 16, no foregrip. Big flash coming out.
Yeah, getting really aggressive on that final push. It worked to their advantage, but
Yeah. All right. Do you want a little quick analysis through the round?
Yeah.
My take on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So from the start of the round on attack, spawn identification is key. Defense, you want to identify spawn, I should say. Attacking wise, really getting control of one of the sides of the map, not just losing a couple of attackers with unhelpful zone would be my adjustment attack. So get control of whatever the spawn side is, and then rotate your.
yeah. Oh. Are you there? Did I lose? Okay,
Look
no.
at something like I'd look at something like the Mark 16, 5-point gun, no foregrip. That's an additional 5 points of utility you could have there. So yeah,
Yeah.
a few things there. And then defensive wise, they got a little bit aggressive, lost a couple of players they maybe shouldn't have. Other than that, it was pretty solid. That's my quick take.
Yeah. No, I did like the C4 placement. And
Yeah, I'd love to see where that frag came from too.
yeah, if it came from Connor, it was right here at the north stairs on OBJ.
It looked like it did. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was intentional exactly on that location. If so, good throw. So attacking wise, bit more aggression here. ATP with the flash that hasn't collected anyone. I just put he's pulling back
Yeah.
now. This is what I do. Bit of a waste of utility, both of those though.
Yep.
I like this attack. This attack is more how Mayhem would run a south spawn. Got a couple coming over past. They're going to pincer in on ATP.
Yeah, I
They had guys.
I haven't heard they hate. Oh,
Oh, he hasn't checked it.
oh.
Yes.
Okay, he did check it. Yeah, I didn't hear any call outs on ATP right there.
Mission could be important here. Lord Naz is on. Oh no, Mission made some noise. The flash catching Lord Naz. Is he going to call for help? He should call for help here.
Yeah.
Oh, Mission.
Oh, it's open.
This attack
It's
is
open.
looking pretty good right now.
More
He's gonna
smoke's
frag his
coming out.
friendly. He's going to frag his friendly.
Oh, they're just.
Oh, wow. Not lucky there.
Yeah, he was shooting over him for a while.
He was on it. He was
Yeah.
within range. Wow, they've taken 3 out for no losses here.
Yeah. Oh, he's on tablet. There it goes.
Personally, not something I like to see.
Yeah.
You see the defenders doing all they can to deal with the smoke cap, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of smoke caps, but you know, got them 2 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't see the a crash back to OBJ. Having that situational awareness on your team, and knowing that your guys were out and they were still pushing far out. I mean, I guess Mission's goal was to, I guess, try to
if he
get
got
the
that kill on
flank.
Lord Naz,
Yeah.
he could have gotten a bunch from behind, and it did have to happen. He knew that it needed to happen immediately. Maybe would have liked to see another flash from him to really just. He was too far from the corner to utilize that flash, so
Yeah.
Lord Naz was out of the flash. Almost went the ways of global aggression though. They committed so much to that smoke cap. If they killed that person capping through the pre-fire, then it would have been a 2v1 defensive. Smokes would have run out, and could have been a defensive win.
Yeah. All right. So we are now at North Stairs objective.
With the North spawn on attack. So
I'm not
global
seeing
aggression
any.
here hopefully will control Chinatown. I think's the key on attack here.
Did Lord Naz get a C4? Yeah, Lord Naz does have a C4.
Connor's going for the frag over the ghost frag, and they had been pretty slow out. Might catch someone. No, it hasn't. The frag did not connect. No one's checking this side. Mission's going to get shot from behind. What are they doing?
Ooh.
They've just let they had guys get into the power position. No one was watching it.
Yeah, they've allowed that even in the first objective as well. Oh, still not knowing where he's at. I mean,
and he's going to get the revive on Connor.
I mean,
I don't know how they had 5 people in that zone with no one watching this direction.
I don't.
yeah, I mean, they've got him held up. If Trenton, if they communicate this,
This is where the atrocities need to not go looking.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
a little
Like,
too
there's
peaky.
no need to do that. Yep. There's no need.
Little onward timing right there.
They hate guys can just wait. You can just wait. They've lost 2 again.
Yeah.
This is what happened. This is what happened last time on their defense.
Yeah, they get peaky and
Ooh, in a trade. But at Atrocities again, they just lost too many people too early.
yeah,
They just hold their lines better at the start, work as a team better at the start of your round, and they'd actually do quite well. Like
yeah, and they just lose
Global Aggression
discipline.
lost too many.
Yeah,
Because the Atrocities lose discipline late round. And so hopefully Global Aggression will identify this, the fact that they are making a bit of a comeback late round, and just try and control the start of their round a bit better. That would be their main adjustment to take away after this first map.
yeah. And
1v2
Freezy
though,
just
on attack.
Yeah,
It's very doable.
especially right now, they don't. They know a lot. We're in center market, and I mean, at this point, they don't know where Freezy's at all.
Needs to use some utility, distract, pick one, rotate,
Yep.
clear it spot by spot by spot. Probably crawling all the way up would not be what I'd recommend, but what he's going for. Should have a pretty good kill count. There's one dead there. He definitely knew about one dead there. The trade he doesn't know about, but you should be able to call the trade out
Yeah,
because you hear the shots finish at the same time. He should have probably hunted for some utility if he doesn't have any. I'm gonna check his vest and see whether he's got a something. He's got a smoke and a frag. Right, it's going to come down to onward timing here.
yeah.
Is there a C4? Looks like sort of, is he?
I know Lord Naz has one at South
No,
Stairs.
he's got a flash and a knife. He's gonna go for a flash and a knife. I like it. Is he gonna hear him?
Yep.
Is Freezy gonna frag it? Too long.
Oh.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. But he's gonna go
But
for
the rotation.
Has Freezy made it into the spot? He has.
Yeah.
Pete, kill him here.
Oh.
Wow.
Going for the hunt.
Too hunty. That could have gone the other way. He just peeked out, got the peeker advantage on him as he ran down.
And that was a quick subway.
Yep. Good work there from They Hate Skies with 8 kills on Global Aggression side 5 kills coming out from ATP.
Yep.
Cap from Trenton was a smoke cap, but still it was a cap.
Yep.
Oh no, I've left my night vision on. I think I have.
Oh, so did I. Gotta love it.
It's that? No, it's bright. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. Do you have to exit the whole game or just?
Yeah, I think you have to exit the whole game.
Oh, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You'd think they would have fixed that by now, but they haven't.
Nope. Yep, I gotta do the same thing. Yep. Oh, it's so bright. Yeah, I tried doing a cast on Downfall with the light glitch, and it was a very bright day in Afghanistan for that.
Well, your OBS is not being shared to me anymore. Looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it back.
Sweet. Tiny people. Oh man, where's it coming through? My index.
Okay, slowly coming back, but yeah, coming back. They are aware in the tent of what's going on, so.
Right, cool. Is my mic coming through clear still? Because it might have switched to index as I restarted.
One more time.
Is my mic coming through clear?
You're good.
Sweet, cool.
You're good.
All right. Suburbia. Haven't done a cast of this in a long time.
Yeah, they're talking about overconfidence also in the chat.
For Atrocities, yeah. Oh, I need to put in the things. So Atrocities is on attack, is that correct?
Yes, Atrocities is on attack. So let's quick go over in Suburbia, and they do have the Volk House garage spawn, or
Nicholas
OBJ.
Cage's house.
Yeah.
The thing to note for this objective is the defense does spawn further forward than the other ones, so they can get more control of the map. We do see down.
Oh. Lord Naz about to peek the same corner. That's pretty gnarly right there.
Stop shooting! You might hurt me.
No need for ATP to make that.
That could have been a good frag if they Just stay place. Oh, Freezy. Freezy's on the flank now.
Big flank. It needs to keep wide so it doesn't get identified by footsteps.
Or by Trenton.
Who's whether to take this pick here? Should have a line. He hasn't spotted it. He should have seen it now. Nope.
I think
Young
he's...
might have heard him. No, he hasn't.
No,
But
he's...
Trenton might get lucky with time. It's going to come down to timing here. No.
Oh.
But Connor adjusting, reacting quickly.
Alright. So there's a... In the chat, they're talking about the tiny people.
I will. One second. I'm just going to change my headset battery out. It'll be gone for like 5 seconds.
Ooh, Connor wasting utilities. Bush Wookie taken out.
I'm back.
Hung Nim.
Oh, all down to Connor.
Yeah. He did throw and waste a utility. It did hit
gonna go
the tank in South. On South
See
Street.
if I can give him crap for the gun he's running. He's still running an AK-5C with foregrip. Okay, if you want a 10 damage gun with a similar sort of fire rate, run the AUG. The AUG actually has less recoil. Run the AUG. If you want a gun with 12 damage, run the AK. No, it's the Mark 16. I run Mark 16 with no foregrip. It's amazing. 12 damage. Foregrip doesn't do very much anymore. Go and go and check out the difference in recoil between the guns. All right, you needed a tiny person.
There it is. There it goes.
You gotta say it with like a level of disappointment in your
Yeah.
voice. Just checking out these new Suburbia trucks
Yeah.
and tanks.
So the big
There's a
thing on
big
these
peak.
now.
There's a big peak through this tank.
Yes. Well, there's
Much bigger than it used to be
a lot.
on camera 3.
A lot of people will get underneath those I guess
yeah, the
deuce
big
and a
truck.
halfs, and they can
Yeah.
hold down lane 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. You can get picked from lane 4 if you're not working as a team, but yeah, if you got good team layout, it works.
Oh yeah.
You used to be able to peek from there's somewhat slide and see it. Yeah, you can sort of see it from slide.
All right.
Big early frag coming out to lane 1. They did get the lane 4 spawn though.
Yeah. Spawn
Crossy
identification.
pushing. That ain't Skies coming out on top with the drop shot. Bush Wookie is waiting, but they pull back. Relying on the Freezy is there. Should have spotted it. Doesn't. Pushed
Yeah.
out instead. Gonna get picked by Bush. No, he doesn't. Bushwookie, surely this is what he's watching. Yep, it is. Right. Let's do some equipment reviews. We've got an MCX with foregrip, a lot of points on a gun. MCX now, load the recoil and that's changed a lot. We got an OEG. OEG, I like it.
Oh, getting too peaky. Trenton got too peaky.
Wow. Global aggression taking control of the map here.
Yeah.
This Young needs to be really careful here. If they can sneak across, they could get the cap on him. There are lines he needs to watch from both directions. He doesn't know which way to watch.
Yep.
Instead, they get the pick. Maybe kill count was key there. Freezy had a chance to get behind. A couple of distraction smokes onto Young. Freezy could have got behind, got the cap.
Oh yeah.
Would have been worth working for that. Those points are pretty important.
Oh, for sure. And Trenton had them, and I wasn't hearing any call-outs coming from Trenton.
Yeah, you need to hear a lot of comms. A lot of comms.
I mean, they were all behind him over there and burning building
This map
in
should
playground.
yelling the whole time, talking about the different buildings, where people are, figuring out where the weaknesses, especially that objective. That's one of the most capable objectives.
Yes.
Because you can get on the back side of the building and cap from behind in protective cover. So like,
Oh, you can
get
lay down
like
in front of the car.
yeah, there's so many spots. You get a 5-second window. You can go upstairs on that objective.
Yes. Yeah.
There's like, you get a 5-second window. You can get into so many locations. Just a little distraction. Get them to do a rotation. Sacrifice a player even. And you get that cap.
Yeah,
And
but
in a game where you're trying to get to 4 points, 2 points is pretty brutal.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We do have one of the newer objectives. I'm still going to call it a new objective, even though it's been around for a while now. It's one of the ones which came out of a little semi-competition which DPI ran for the new objectives.
Yeah, I like
Does have
this
two
one.
spawns, two attacking spawns, which is unusual for the north. Sorry, it's not unusual for the south ones, but it's unusual for the northern
Yeah.
objectives. From this objective as well, attack can get upstairs if they choose to. I will
And
try and get a
those
camera on it.
real quick
On-
picks.
Camera 3, you can get upstairs. It looks like you're still on the overlay.
Yeah. Oh,
Just a heads up.
let me
On
get
camera
back.
3, you can still get upstairs and look through and get some early picks as they run out of spawn.
That's bad.
So they're giving away their spawn. That could give ATP the chance to move around. Wow, lots of smoke coming out. They've used all the utility. They need to capitalize on it. Oh, big pick by Lord Naz onto him.
Oh, that was a team kill.
Alright,
Wasn't
so
on
all
top.
the utilities used up, and it doesn't look like they're going to take advantage of it.
No, they've got this pretty sewed up. I mean, on this objective, I like to at least try to get picks, quick picks, while they're rotating out to their positions.
Get a couple picks, then dump the utility.
Yes.
Because if you're just dumping utility, you don't know where they are or anything. You don't have any intel to work with. But if you can like get some picks first and identify some positions, then cause them to panic, you can really capitalize on that. They lost 2 people super early. One is team kill and then one.
Yeah. Oh.
But again, this is the other way around. This is Atrocities doing the
Yeah.
comeback. through the round.
ATP though. ATP's rotating away from objective.
Yeah, they're just gonna give him. They're just gonna
Yeah.
feed him kills at the moment. Oh no, the cap. It's cap.
Yeah. Look.
Cap.
He's thinking about it.
ATP's line needed to be
He's
watching that.
thinking
That's a
about
cap.
it.
How have they given this away?
ATP
is-
rotated out on it. There it goes. With the cap, bringing it 2-2.
Where's the comms? Where's the You got 2 up. That's when you're most exposed to getting capped on.
Yeah, Connor popped him off. He wasn't suppressed. He popped off the guy on the sandbags at OBJ, and ATP had that line covered and rotated to lane 3 to go hunt Trenton.
Bad kill count? No, they shouldn't have had it. They should have had a kill count the other way because there's a team kill too.
Yeah.
So if anything, they should have thought that more people were alive. Yeah.
And the last
Okay.
guy to die on OBJ, I mean, don't run away from OBJ. You run to it.
We're just talking about how important 2 points is for their attack, and they were not aware of pushing for those 2 points. Doesn't seem that like they were aware of the 2 points on defense either. So yeah, maybe a bit of reminder needed. Getting capped on twice now in this match already.
Yeah. All right, and at this spawn where they're at, they could pop up on slide and get those quick peeks, especially going over to semi alley or even
You have
trying
to
to
be
cross
careful
into
popping up
lane
slide.
1.
There's a good counter to slide if you look on camera 3 and you look towards the north
Yep.
through that little gap.
Well,
there is
that's
actually a
also
counter
one
to
of the
it.
peaks. Oh,
Yep. There's
Ooh,
guys
and-
pushing. The push Wookie not ready for him. Freezy not calling out that one was coming through 3. Where's the comms?
yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, there was a
Crazy
-1
to
call out after the
sacrifice
fact.
Freezy just sacrificed Bushwookie to him.
Trenton.
You should be screaming, lane 3, lane 3, lane
Yeah.
3, as you pull back from it.
Okay, they are calling out lane 3. That's Lord Naz. Ooh, and Freezy.
Freezy,
took
big
out.
pick onto Trent. Lord Naz in the common spot here. C4
Oh,
throwing.
C4. Money shot.
And then the pick onto Freezy.
But it was just a down. Is he going to use it? Oh, shoot through the bushes. Shoot through the bushes.
Needs to get him up. Naz knows he's there.
Wow, you shot a defenseless man.
Oh, onward timing.
Interesting thing to learn would be at exactly where that gap is from
Yeah.
the other side of the hedge and then shoot it. I'm sure you could figure that out. It's sort of at the apex of the little... Yeah, you could...
Oh,
A little bit of practice and you could get that perfect. Yeah.
oh, here we go. Nope.
The frag's
Oh, is he going to
good.
walk in it? Oh,
Ooh.
close. Close.
ATP, was he the last up?
No, he was the one who rotated off objective. So, clear
okay.
corners, clear corners. Ooh, and a trade.
All right. It looks like we lost one on the Atrocities. There's been a drop. Takeaways from that round.
Way to
Overpush
just
on the
randomly
Naz.
utilize that C4 as a thrown C4. I mean, it still has its capabilities,
Yeah.
but I mean,
I would love the devs to take that out. I'd love C4. I like C4 as like a cool thing as a placement to stop a certain line coming through. I'm not a huge fan of it as a super grenade because its
Yeah.
blast radius is massive.
yeah.
And you can just clacker it. So I'd love it if it had to be placed for like 3 seconds before it became active or something. That'd be quite a cool thing to do.
I like how they made it to where you can pick it up again.
Yeah, that's cool. That makes it like, yeah. But I really like aspects of C4.
Yeah.
But one thing I do not like is the throwing. It's me liking the realism side of things more. Personal preference.
Well, they do it in Die Hard, don't they?
Oh, jeez. Do they?
Oh, Hollywood will do
they
anything.
do the elevator thing, don't they? It does
Yeah.
something down in the elevator. Yeah. It's not really throwing C4 though, is it?
Nah. Close enough.
There's some things where I think they've been added to, like, things have been added to the game and they haven't necessarily resulted in the game becoming better. Like, there are aspects of C4 where I think it made the game more tactical.
Yeah.
It could have been really cool. But then there's aspects where it's made it less tactical and made it less realistic. And just because something's in a game doesn't necessarily mean it's made something better, just because the devs have put something in.
Yeah, like the EOTech on a Bolty.
Oh man, I love the old irons. The old irons were cool. The new well, I'm sorry, talking about real old. The
Yeah.
old irons on the Bowk
I guess
Bolty
I'll put it
SP98. They were good fun to use.
Yeah.
Big pick by Freezy.
Nice one.
Freezy, where was that pick from? Oh, from there. Someone
Oh yeah,
exposing to
from
lane
from
one.
lane 1, yeah. They
Hey,
hate
Skies, doing
Skies
some
is
work
just,
again.
yeah. Where's he at? Oh, he's in
Lane 2.
lane 2.
He's getting away with that. No one's shot the fence after the shots.
Oh. Coming out. Oh, King Capone shut down they hate skies. Wendell.
Ooh, King Capone needs to rotate back here. Could be a cap.
Yep. They've got. Oh no, he's not. He's still focused on lane 3.
Tablet awareness. Come on. You've heard shot. Every time you hear shots, tablet check.
Tablet. I throw my tablet
time.
on the ground, so I just look down. I mean, my gun's
I
up.
come on with we, but every shot I hear, team or otherwise, tablet check.
Frag out on OBJ. That's the go ahead sign to say crash OBJ.
It's like, oh, that could be a friendly frag because he doesn't know that all his friendlies are dead because he had. Oh, there it is. There's the tablet tick.
Oh, and there's already smoke out on OBJ, and caught him on the rotation.
Do not need to run through the open there. They're on 3 points.
Yeah,
Atrocities.
I mean,
you still want to like take a circuitous route back because getting capped on either way you're going to lose the round. So you don't want to just run out and die, lose the map. I mean, if the Atrocities were on 2 points, then that approach of just running through the open probably the recommended. But the fact that Atrocities were on 3, it's probably better to actually try and win the round.
Yeah, Freezy coming in with 7 kills though on global aggression.
Yeah. And on kind of with the cap, another cap for Atrocities being one of the major deciding factors. Something global aggression definitely need to work on.
Yeah, tablet awareness is what both teams need to work on.
Oh, for sure.
And have that crash plan. Like I've been on teams where it's like, hey, if this person dies, we need to rotate back because there's angles that aren't covered.
Yep. You need to have at least 2 people who makes those calls, but then you need everyone else who has like really good understanding of the layout and like how to adjust defense in the most efficient way. But then you also need the rest of the team to identify when to just crash.
Yeah.
But if you can make controlled calls of how to adjust, then that can be really good. So we got it.
And on quarantine, the map we are going to right now, spawn ID is super imperative. I mean,
and having a really good defensive net. There's so many capable objectives on this map. Probably one of the more capped maps.
Yep.
In high level league play at least. You don't see you see smoke caps outside of smoke caps on small maps. You don't see as many. You actually see a lot of caps on maps like Downfall and Quarantine because you get picks and weaken defense and find holes and then make it onto objective, and the defense can't rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
with quarantine though, there's a lot of objectives here that you can cap completely in cover. I mean,
yep. Global aggression, we've got the preferred spawn, can hold the street, which is what you really want to do. Stop people getting in the south.
I didn't see one yellow laser looking down. And Wendell.
Connor peeped it at the start, took shots.
On south?
Then,
or?
Yeah, on south. But then Wendell kept running. Connor distracted, but yeah. Wendell just getting picked. Seemed quite slow. I'm not sure what gun he was running, but it seems slow. Yeah, he's running a... What is that? Is that an AK-5C? Looks like a medium weight gun.
Yeah.
You really want to chuck it or use a light gun because you want your time exposed to danger to be absolutely minimal. Losing someone early on this objective is really hard to deal with.
Yeah. But they hate skies rotated and got to AC.
That's a big location.
Yeah.
Global aggression should have sent someone north just to control the north.
Oh, onward timing, ATP, he could drop him, but no.
He's been in the hole.
Yeah.
It's huge. Connor, though, engaging.
Oh, he does catch King Capone.
Big movement by ATP. Connor not spotting it. No, ATP. Why make sound? Just giving out his location.
Oh, I got hung up in the jet.
Should
There
see
we
him
go.
here. Hasn't seen him.
Oh,
Oh wow.
there he goes. Connor did catch him that time.
The Hats guys has rotated through. Bushwookie and the Sailor getting the pick. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, so this is...
Why is the Sailor not... Oh, that time realizing. Seeing the actual utility coming out of the hole and then taking tablet out.
Yeah, Trenton not in a really good spot to hold this defense.
Breezy needs to move and deal with Connor from behind.
Yeah.
But, oh, Hyung's got it, to be fair.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
got
just
that
ignore
angle.
Connor. Go for the objective. Go south, go for the objective. Bushwookie, get in there. Leave someone stopping Connor to flank from behind. And just, yeah, look at this. Bushwookie's got it.
Yeah, they've...
It's a cat. If Trent's rotating in. But that's...
But even if he takes Trenton out, because he's just hiding behind a wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Connor
others
and
just need to
Breezy.
stay alive. And distract. The Sailor needs to know when to make noise and when to distract. Bushwookie going high. Should be able to see Trenton. He goes high enough. This is when you decide whether to take the shot
Oh,
or not.
that's a peaky. Yep.
There it is.
Now.
Hyung needs to rotate now.
Yep.
He's
Hashtag death
adjusted
before
his line
cap.
slightly.
Just go hold down OBJ on OBJ.
Man, he does have a line, but it's such a small peak that if he misses the shot, it's a cap before he can
Hit
rotate
my
back.
mouse.
He does have that laser line across from Hyung, but he has to hit the shot, otherwise it's a cap.
Yep.
And if a Sailor distracts here, the Sailor needs to know where the person is. Should be able to hear this. They should have a
Yeah.
good kill count. Should communicate to Bushwookie. Bushwookie still think there's one on objective. A Sailor needs to realize that they just need to be loud. They're the one to be loud to allow Bushwookie to cap. They're not working as a team. Yep, not working as a team.
Now they know. She knows where he's at. So
I feel like she knew before. She should have. There's a bit of movement.
yeah. But I don't think she's gonna be able to get a good flick on him at this angle. I mean,
Doesn't matter. She can cap. She just goes
Yeah.
low. You can't see it. If she knows it's the last player,
oh, she got a shoulder.
it was a cap. It was a cap though.
Yeah.
50 seconds remaining. You go low across. You go low across camera 3, and then you're in.
Yep. No,
The thing is,
I
like,
think they're more worried
If
about
the
a
Sailor
kill
had
count.
If a Sailor had let Bushwookie know, Bushwookie could have run up to the wall, hit prone for 3 meters, 10 feet, and then popped up and it would have been capped. So I don't know. I feel like they didn't have a kill count, and why didn't they have a kill count? Is the question. There's a
Yeah.
trade.
There
There's
was
a trade between Freezy
and
Wilder,
Connor. Yep.
but it sounded like a trade though, because
Yeah.
the shots finished at the same time. But maybe that's enough. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say yeah, because of the trade, not too much blame on kill count.
But I see that, like, Atrocities, it's like they're going for a kill count rather than staying on OBJ. They're not crashing back. They're still hungry. They're still hunting.
Yeah, which
I mean, it's awesome
they've
to
gotten
go
away
out.
with it.
It's good going out and getting those power defense positions, but you got to know when to reel it in and bring it home.
And they'll
back to
get away with
OBJ.
it at this level. If you step up to gold, you just get punished.
Yep.
You get punished every single time. They're getting away with it, and it's teaching them bad habits.
Yep. Training scars. That's what we call them.
It's like the time to really compress. You get a few picks, and you go, shit, got a few picks. That's really good.
Yeah.
We're going to compress even more. We're going to tuck in even more. We're not going to go hunting. You can have, like, there is safe flanks you can do, safe power positions. It's more, yeah, I think calling it a flank is the wrong word, because it implies continuation of push. I think finding a power position. If you can use a push out location to find a power position and wait, which covers more than the expected amount of the map. So, like, you got normal sort of lines which cover normal parts of the map and you control around the objective, box defense and stuff. If you can find a power position which covers what would normally be 2 lines, because it's a more pushed out location which cover across, you keep that power position, and it means that you can, you keep the power position because it then enables the rest of the defense to have a buffer, basically.
Yeah.
Not worry about the map.
Yeah, wasting a lot of time and effort over here on ATP.
ATP pushing through on Connor.
Yeah.
With the trade, though, Windle getting with the covering pick.
I mean, ATP, he's doing a solid job. Even though he's not killing anybody, he's slowing down that push tremendously.
It's all over now, though.
Yeah.
And this is dangerous. Windle getting picked, though. Too peaky on the roof of the hospital. Very common peak.
Yep.
Bushwookie was watching it. They've actually got 2 watching this way. The danger here, there's no one backside cover. If Trenton goes in, it's a cap.
Oh, it's
big call,
Freezy?
Mustang's a
Okay.
cap.
Oh, I
There's
thought
no one
Freezy...
really watching backside. No, he's not watching backside. So, like, these guys, the front side, if they distract...
Yeah, I would have waited for that push out on that overturned.
Yeah, you need Trenton. You need Hyung and who was with him.
Yep.
Trenton's the person they need. Because he could either get a pick backside onto Bushwookie and Freezy, or could sneak in.
Yep.
Wow, this defense is front heavy.
Ooh, making a
He's
lot of
going
noise.
loud.
Yeah.
Gone loud. Oh, Hyung, good. Now stay alive. Now stay alive, Hyung. That pick's massive. No, Trenton's give away his position. He's gonna run. He's gonna have to move on it. He's moving on it. King not readjusting again. He was the one on Suburbia who didn't have tablet awareness. He's not had tablet awareness again. Cat call should have come out. Is Hyung looking for it? Don't look for a pick now, Hyung.
Oh, he's rotating too late.
There it is. Yep. Trenton was one who got the cap. Front heavy defense. No objective awareness. Global aggression now has been capped on every map.
Yep.
Definitely something to work on.
Tablet awareness. And just
Tablet
know where your guys are.
And defensive awareness. You don't need 3 people watching one direction. 4 people, because sort of King was watching that way too. Yeah. There could have been someone watching that northeast. Would have really switched it up.
Well, this is a super quick.
Yeah, this is probably one of the more defensible objectives.
Yeah.
It can go either way. You see a lot of caps on this objective because it's hard to defend with a few players up.
Yeah.
It's really easy to defend if you have lots of players on defense up.
Yep.
And it's one of those ones where because of that, you don't want to lose people too early on defense.
Yes. Going out.
Your defense can collapse massively.
Getting that spawn identification. And this is an easy spawn identification.
Ooh, this is very pushed out D. The problem with the push out D is it weakens quickly.
Yeah.
If you do get picked. Kind of rage with the rotation back across the objective. Someone could have been up north watching it at that point from 2 spawns.
Yeah, Trenton pushing out, allowing 3 people to get inside of his defense. So,
which they need to clear it though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's already in the far southeast of the map.
With the spawn they had, they should have seen him cross. But
No one peeked it. They're not worried about spawn identification.
It was the same on the other maps, wasn't it?
Yep. They're
Okay, so big
hyper
work on spawn
focused.
identification for global aggression. Working as a team, start of the round. Trenton's just going to pick off a sailor here.
Yeah, but that's the only one that he's gonna get.
What are they going to do about it?
Yeah.
Now, and now how? Freezy, what are you doing, mate? You
I mean,
identified?
in my eyes, you might as well just consider that a trade unless Trenton rotates back in right now. He has no time to get back to objective, and if they take out Connor, well,
The Hyung?
yeah,
Hyung is the common spot. They should
Yeah.
check it as they cross. Big jiggle peak from Windle.
okay, Trenton has
Way
realized.
too exposed.
Trenton realized, and now he is on the rotation back.
They knew that people were in the southeast. Why would you peek the top of the hospital like that? Especially when you have Windle looking.
Yeah.
Just check.
I mean, they have that area covered.
Yeah.
With
Especially with Trenton out there. They got a friendly right out there. Like,
yeah,
coming from
and-
road, like,
I'm from Southeast
Hyung.
Texas, so I'm gonna Hyung. I
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
think
I'm
my mouth
hearing Hyung.
moves that way.
hey, I'm gonna Google Hyung. It means older brother.
There
Apparently.
you go.
Oh, pronunciation.
Oh, ABC, Trenton, ABC. Always be confirming.
Definitely.
And that Echo 2 for him. And now everybody, this is where Atrocities tends to lose discipline and go hunting.
They got it at the time.
Yep.
Oof.
Lot of minor details that global aggressions making minor issues, but Atrocities is able to capitalize on them.
Quarantine is first minute, 30 seconds minute, or well, immediately from spawn for the first minute. It's about shutting on attack. It's about shutting down the map and stopping the defensive expansion, or at least identifying the defensive expansion.
Yeah.
That's what your first minute should be focused on. Then it's about gaining control over the next 2 minutes and tightening your net, identifying some power positions, figuring out what lines are the ones you go to the objective on, and then it's about capitalizing on that without running out of time. Quarantine is one of those maps where you run out of time, so it's about pushing the capitalization of the holes. So, yeah, break the map down like that, work through it like that.
All right, and
Wow, really giving away
Yeah.
a lot of the front side of the objective here. Obviously, you can peek over the wall, but that's a very exposed peek to make.
yeah. So spawn has been given up, but they were able to get real close. Window's in center burning already. You've got one in gas station.
Oh, wow. Why are
And
they
who
rotating
is
so
that?
late?
Yeah, Freezy.
Big late rotations.
Yeah,
And now
Freezy's
you've
going
got
out
exactly
hunting.
what you don't want. This is exactly what you don't want. 2 up defense against a full attack,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, and this objective, you need a minimum of 2 people to,
Absolute minimum. Yeah.
Down one center, there's one behind center building.
and if
How did we drop so fucking fast?
And again, the difference between hunting and finding a power position. Freezy had the opportunity to find a power position out east. Instead, he decided to continue to rotate. Find the power position. Realize that you've done all the good work at that point. You don't need to do more.
And at this point, ATP has his hands full. I mean, does he go for the... At this point, does he go for the revive and give up objective? I could see them doing that because I know Atrocities would be hungry for the kill.
I would have semi-given up the objective.
Yeah. Definitely
With the-
give up
you're
the
down.
objective.
It's like, don't go for the revive, because that's just sacrificing stuff. You don't want to sacrifice stuff. I would have,
Yeah.
sort
And
of give up the objective a little bit.
and actually, ATP practically gave up half of the objective right now. You can cap underneath the stairs and inside that closet.
I probably would have defended from inside.
Yeah.
It's hard though. Like, yeah, he's gonna get capped on inside.
Oh,
Big frag,
unless
too
that
long,
frag...
too long.
No, too long. Yeah, they're not even going for the cap, or they just don't have that map knowledge that they know where they can cap from.
So, frag correction note on that, Hyung. If you want to frag that location, it's all about the cooking. It's gonna be really hard to drop a frag on that location just from your angle of your throw. So it's better to airburst it right above that position with good cooking.
Ooh, ATP
ATP
taking
needs to
out
flash
Trenton.
ASAP. You should have heard Hyung coming up on him.
Hate Skies is tablet out. Is he? Yes, he is.
Yep. There's the cap.
Oh,
Please, God, we can talk about
there he goes.
my bad.
That's that map knowledge.
Yeah, just
They
lacked.
they knew
Big
where he
lack.
was. They had an accurate kill count. They took advantage.
4 caps against them.
Yeah, tablet awareness and have that crash plan down.
You
There
gotta
was,
think that like there's basically a dome around the objective, so which you can cap radius from, and that dome, as you can tell, would extend inside those walls. The dome extends up, doesn't extend down. It's like a half hemisphere, so you can't cap from underneath objectives. In general, stairs of suburbia sort of get it up on plane on it, but you need to be aware that it does extend up for objectives like Kiot. It does extend sideways. Anyways, sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
the end.
That was pretty quick.
Quick.
Pretty quick. Both teams, I mean, Atrocities, they fall apart. They get overconfident and they start losing discipline, and that's when they start dying out, and it goes bad for them real quick.
They try and do too much.
Yeah.
They need to work on that late round. I think they've gotten away with it a lot, would be my guess, and haven't identified it as a weakness. But they will start to get punished on it more and more. So yeah, adjust that definitely. Global aggression, start of the round, working as a team, make sure you're covering lines. There's a couple of times, like all maps basically, where sort of gave power positions to Atrocities.
Yeah.
That's the main one, and then the other one's defense, tablet awareness, knowing the lines which people can attack, and not over pushing. Similar sort of comment to Atrocities, like get your power position and maintain it.
Yeah.
Main takeaways.
Another thing is syncing your team up. When Trenton made that cap, it could have gone a whole lot smoother for them if they would have just have that tablet awareness, pull it out, and see where Trenton was, if he was in position, or even given a double mic click saying, hey, I'm in position. Okay, now let's push together, and have that distraction coming down the south road while he's coming in from the flank.
Yeah, definitely. There's a few things where there was a lack of really thinking through the approach to the objective on all maps, really. And when you've got an opportunity with your good kill counts, knowing where the last defender is, and realizing actually I'm not going to take the shot is definitely something to work on. You can change a map loss to a win through getting 2 points. So it's definitely worth going for those. Not at the expense of dying. You don't do them in a dumb way. Potentially, Subway was one where they almost overdid it. They got the cap in the smoke, but they were 5v2. It came down to a 2v2 with the person in the smoke. If a bullet had connected on that person in the smoke, it would have been a 1v2. So, like, got to think through whether that's risk or reward on that one. You do get away with it with smoke caps, in my opinion, a little bit too often, but
yeah, and errors were made on that. I mean, he was just mowing down at like center mass level. I mean, he crossed over Connor a few times.
Knees. Yeah, shoot knees, because then you take out someone who's standing up. You hit them in the knees. Limb shots, they don't do as much damage, but they still do decent damage. generally two bullets to down to a limb, maybe 3 depending on your gun.
Yeah.
And then if they're prone, you're hitting them you got big target to aim at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, also, if it's could be a headshot. If it was those tiny people.
Exactly. tiny people. Got to watch out for those tiny people.
Yeah.
They're very hard to hit in smoke.
Yeah. But I mean, these mistakes, they can survive these mistakes, but once they start progressing up into the gold or even upper silver and gold, they're gonna have that rude awakening.
They're pretty easy ones to correct,
Yeah.
which is a good thing. Like a little bit of awareness of early lines, which is really easy to figure out. You're figuring them out when you're just playing mucking around sort of thing, or even just looking at an overhead view of the map, you can sort of figure them out. And then just communication, and in the case of Atrocities, stopping doing something.
Yeah.
It's not like they need to do something anymore. They just need to stop over pushing.
Yep.
Go to extra compressed, extra defensive for the late round. So yeah, easy to adjust those. There's a bunch of good shots, bunch of skill, bunch of not slow caps. So, they do have the skills there. Just need to adjust a few things.
A little fine tuning. One thing I try to tell them is, like, when y'all are rotating to y'all's defensive positions, you can put eyes down range and have your gun. If your eyes are up, your gun's up. Those milliseconds count on those flicks, but you can look down range and identify those spawns. Don't get hyper focused on getting to your spot, and like it's like one of those little kids like covering their eyes. If I can't see you, you can't see me. It don't work that way.
No, not at all. You want to get as much intel as possible.
Yeah.
And you need to communicate that intel to your team. It's not just your intel, it's the team's intel.
Yep, absolutely. And communicating that. I heard a few call outs, but there were a lot of key call outs that I did not hear. So
That's what one thing you'll hear, like, as you get to the higher levels, communication is something which becomes more and more apparent. You'll hear it as you watch casts of higher level games. Constant communication, and specific communication which every word narrows down the location or gives more intel. You start with something big like northeast, and then you narrow down to a particular building, then you narrow down to a particular side of the building, then you narrow down to a particular feature on a particular side of the building, and you do it in that sort of order so that if you die at any point during it, at least you've given away a location. Whereas if you go the other way around, if you just say he's on the dumpster and there's 5 dumpsters on the map, you haven't given it the intel. Whereas if he says, oh, enemy in the northeast, west apartment, I don't know what call out, I'm just saying random call outs, west apartment, oh, he's on the southeast side of it by the dumpster. You've actually narrowed it down. Every bit of intel. If you die at any point during that, the team at least has gained some sort of location.
Yep.
So yeah, just being efficient on that sort of stuff. Anyways, cool.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah. Well,
for-
James,
thanks
thanks for
invite.
hopping in last minute. It's always fun to have you
I
around.
semi-invited myself, I should say, but yep.
Yeah,
thanks
no,
for letting
it's
me come
all
along.
right. Anytime. You are now listed as a co-caster, so you'll get these pings.
That's good. I like brutal casts because I don't have to be too nice to people.
Yeah.
It suits me.
If you do want to be brutally casted, be sure to check us out. Find one of our co-casters or hit us up in the link in the description below and come put a request in. So, and we'll get it done. We'll give you the brutal truth of it, and it's not really candy coated. You get to learn a lot from these casts because you really see your flaws. But I mean, if you do good stuff, if you do good work, we'll call that out too. But
A little bit.
yeah, a little bit. We're here more for the brutalness. So
Yeah, exactly. Right.
all right. Well, thanks for stopping by. All right, and we will see y'all next time.